Whoops. Welcome to the live show. I'm Jason from Beer and Games, and today we're playing Diablo 2. It's going to be fucking awesome as soon as I can open this goddamn bit. There we go. How you doing? Today we're asking if you ever played Diablo 2. If you have, what was your best online experience? And if you haven't, why? It came out in 2000. Come on, man. So, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to go for... Actually, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of lazy, so I might go for the... Yeah, I'm going to go for the Necromancer. I'm going to be hardcore, so if we die, we are dead forever. And we're going to call him... Beerman. Beerman always saves the day.
Good day.
Alright, what's up, Wareve? I was pretty badly addicted to this game for quite a long time. 2003 till 2009? Yeah, I was, I spent a long time on this game, and actually, just gonna very quickly, basically, in multiplayer, the more players you have in the game, the more difficult it becomes, and in single player you can simulate that by typing in the players. There's a maximum of 8, I'm gonna set mine to 5, because I don't want to be too tough and scream like a girl on stream when I die. Here, what's up, Will? See, the thing I'm nervous about with live streaming is I can't edit out my tardy bits, which is fantastic. Also, the name of my sex tape, I guess. Welcome, Will, to the stream. Glad you could join him. And you too, Kat. It is a shame for you. This is a fantastic game. I spent like 99% of my childhood doing ball runs when I should have been out playing with my friends. It's just a little bit depressing. So, we're going for the Necromancer, and we're going to go for... I don't know, I know summon builds can be quite boring, but since we're hardcore, I think I'm going to go for safety. And there's something dicky with my mouse today, it's deciding not to click when it really should be. So, I imagine I haven't got all of you for an hour, which is what I am planning to run this stream for. So the question that I'm posing to you guys is, did you ever play Diablo 2? Which Will has very kindly answered. And if you did, what was your best online experience? My first ever character was a barbarian. I called Bobo Barb because, you know, I was fucking 12 or some shit. And I was stealing my dad's CD key at the time, so I had to play on Asia, which was not fantastic. There was a lot of lag. It was like 2, maybe 3 seconds between me clicking on a monster and it dying. Yeah, so that was my first character, and I think I put all of his points into mana as well, which you really shouldn't do on a barbarian. And he was wielding the worst weapon from the very first part of the game because I thought it looked cool. It's just terrible. But then at the same time, I kind of really enjoyed being a noob, and if I could forget everything I know about this game, I absolutely would. It's fantastic, especially this playthrough for the first time. What are we doing at the moment? Right now, we are trying to find the Den of Evil, because that's our very first quest. I didn't actually go to the quest giver because her voice annoys me, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to go to the Den of Evil, clear it out of monsters so that people in the camp just can stop worrying about being raided. And yeah, we're just generally going to save the day as Beerman, the new superhero who gets things bones and turns them into walking monsters, which is kind of creepy, to be honest. No more creepy than the barbarian who hunts through monsters' organs to try and find something to drink. That's first rate creepy. Yeah, Diablo 3 is great, but I don't think it kind of captured what everyone loved so much about Diablo 2, and that is replayability. Like, I've spent a lot of time on this game, and one of the things I love the most about it is that literally no 2 playthroughs are the same, aside from the fact that the levels randomly regenerate, and you know, all the drops are random and all that crap. It's not just about the RNG, it's that every character has a skill tree, obviously. You all have a certain amount of points to put in. Gives way to, you know, you've got your cookie cutter builds, which are absolutely fantastic in every way and everyone uses them, and you've got your other ones like a sorceress learning to use a sword and shield and attack really quickly and things like that. So you could be playing this game for as long as I have, which is, oh dear god, I don't even want to think about that, and still, you know, still have builds to explore, which is absolutely fantastic. And the expansion only made things better. A lot of people are complaining about the expansion, especially with the addition of charms and runes and things, making them a little bit overpowered. But I played back in 108 and 109, and back then the expansion was the shit. It was the best thing since sliced bread. I'm still not a big fan of sliced bread, to be honest, so it still is the best thing. So these big guys with staffs here, these can bring the little red shitheads back to life. And the reason I call them little red shitheads is because if something dies near them, you might see it now, They tried to run away like that. And when you're doing the Den of Evil, I think like 80% of the mobs in here are fallen. And it means by the end of the quest, once you've defeated the boss and you're like, yeah, I've done it, you're gonna go back and find that one fucking fallen who got away from you right at the very beginning. Some quite strong feelings about that, sorry. I did just did a little bit of a spin on my monitor too. You guys needed to know that. You did. So we've got some unassigned stat points here. I'm going to leave my skeletons here. I'm fairly confident they can handle themselves. Put some points into... We are hardcore, so actually I'm going to put some more points into life than normal. Let's kill these little bitches up here. The more times the little guys come back to life, the longer I have to stand here killing them. Click on the damn thing, come on. So, because I've set it to emulate my players to 5, if you're in an online game, the more players you have, the more difficult the monsters become, but you get better drops and more experience. So I'm getting a little bit more experience than I would do in single player, but the monsters are a little bit tougher. And as a teeny tiny character, that's not terrifying at all. So what I did there was I picked up a cap with a socket in it. Sockets you can put, if you play Diablo 3 actually, you will know what sockets do. You can put things in them and it turns them into way cooler stuff. But the sockets are a little bit different in this one. I know in Diablo 3 that rubies grant you extra experience. There is no extra experience in here. There's 2 items I think that grant you extra experience and they're both super rare. There's Naj's staff, which is part of a set, which will give you like, I think between 15 and 20. And then there's the Analyst, which you can only get by completing a realm only event, which is just a little bit upsetting. Yeah, Diablo 2 and 1 did also have the creep factor. The main composer for these 2 games was Matt Uelman, and he is absolutely fantastic. If I don't get to it after this stream, you should check out the original soundtrack for Tristram in the first game, because they reused that in the second game, and it's just a masterpiece, honestly. I used to have it on when I was studying, but that's because I was a massive fucking nerd. No shame, no regrets. Life well spent. Here we go. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a summoner build, I've decided. Because I'm hardcore, I like to have a bit of a meat shield to hide behind. So I'm going to go for plenty of skeletons, plenty of tough skeletons, and I don't know, there's actually a bit of a debate at the moment between me and my brothers whether to use Clay Golem or Iron Golem. Iron Golem has an aura underneath it which reflects damage, physical damage back at the attackers, which is great, and it stays in the games even if you leave, whereas Clay Golem slows the enemy down, so they move slower and they attack slower. I prefer Clay Golem, I want my enemies to be nice and slow, but he doesn't go that way, so you guys can answer that for me, I guess. Yeah, Diablo 3 Ruby's grant experience in a helm. I played it briefly on the Xbox. I made the foolish mistake of getting a friend to boost me, and that kind of took away almost all of my enjoyment from the game. I do still have it, and I still occasionally go on and do rifts and things, but aside from that, I don't know, I've never seen it as much of a contender really, especially for the older games, Diablo 2. All the old Blizzard games are fantastic. Warcraft 3 was amazing, I spent a long time on that. Diablo 2 was amazing, I spent a long time on that. The original StarCraft, that was fantastic. It's just a shame the way they've started taking their games recently. And, you know, they're still fantastic games, just maybe they need to work on their PR department a little bit. So, let's make our... Fucking, stop clicking. You click when I don't want you to click, and you don't click when I do. So, what I did there was I put a point in Skeleton Mastery, and that's going to increase my skeleton's damage in life, which we need for this little rat bastard here, which I can't see here. This little rat bastard here, Corpse Fire, is the first real player killer in the game. He has Spectral Hit, which means he can do any element damage when he hits you. Fortunately, we've got enough really easy this time, and the skeletons have kind of taken it all, but normally he wrecks my bitch ass. And he didn't drop anything useful at all either. God, I hate you, Corpse Fire. Gigantic douche nozzle. Nothing useful at all. It's like this game doesn't even want to be played, right? Let's see. So we still have a bunch of monsters left. This quest will update, telling me when I have a certain amount left. I think it's 5 that it goes down to. Then it'll tell me how many I have left. So I obviously have more than 5. If one of them is a Fallon back at the beginning, I'm going to lose my shit. Whoops. Fallen, it's not the same thing. I just spilled beer all up my nose. That was totally intentional and part of the show. This is a part that I would edit out, by the way, if this was just a recording. Just so you guys know. So, one monster left, and he's not around here. Is he? No, he isn't. So, oh, let me grab that key actually very quickly. The keys are for lock chests. They're not quite as important as they seem. He is as well. He's going to be all the way back at the fucking beginning, isn't he? We have some stat points, and I'm not sure yet. Depending on how often I have to recast my skeletons, I might put it into mana. But if not, then I'm going to put it into life. Here we go. Oh, it wasn't a fallen, at least it was a zombie, but it's still a gigantic pain in my ass. And we're not going to go back to town yet. We're going to run off in this day. Did I pick up a stamina potion? I didn't pick up a stamina. My inventory is messy, and that is really annoying me. Right, okay. So we're going to go. We're not going to go back to town straight away. We're going to go and find the waypoint. And if you have played Diablo 2, waypoints are well, they're exactly the same. You go to one, you click on it, and you go, "Hey, I want to go this place," and it goes, "Alright then." Yeah, of course you can do that if you really want to. Maybe the conversation isn't that long-winded, but you get the general gist of what I'm saying. Right, let's kill some more quill rats. And the skill shrine, the little hand above my head, basically means that we have a crap load more points on our skills. I think it's 2 more on every skill. So while that's up, we're going to resummon our skeletons, and it is quite a mana drain, so we're going to put some more points on there. Yes, you do. You do need to get an episode of Drunk Gaming in sometime. It's absolutely fantastic to watch, and apparently a lot more fun to edit. Now, there's normally some kind of mini... I'm not going to click that. That will end as I very almost did. There we go. I'm kind of champion up here. Let's fuck them up, fam. Actually, I think I might have to put my next skill point into a curse. I've not played this game, even though I was addicted to it quite a while. I've not played this game for a bit, and kind of every time I think of something, I go, "Is that right? Am I sure?" I'm kind of somewhat sure I know what I'm doing. Apparently, I can't speak properly though, so I'm going to go for the clay golem actually while we have this skill shrine and get him up though. So, clay golems are basically just gigantic meat shields. He has a decent amount of life, 170, which is more than my main character at the moment. And he slows enemies by 27%, which is fantastic. They're not surprises for the people who were there while you were playing drunk, though, are they? My next skill point into drinking. Don't be silly. I've got this shit. It's supposed to go up your nose. God. Troglodytes. Let's put another point into skeletons, and I have a lot of shit in here. Normally my inventory, I try to keep it very clean, but apparently this time I've gone full of herb-a-derp. Yay! Why am I buying those? I have one over here. Be something good. Huh. Okay. You had something relatively okay-ish. Not quite what I was after, but alright. So the skull, I've just put that into there. That's going to replenish my life and mana. And I don't have enough gold for fucking anything, do I? This is another reason that I hate Akara. She's really, really fucking expensive. Like, come on. I know you, like, lost your home when some evil bitch came and, like, took your shit, but come on. That was the most well-constructed sentence I've ever said in my entire life. The most. How do they drink overseas? Well, pre-drinking starts maybe a day or so early, just in case. Level 1, do not spill your drink.
Hi there.
Nostril drinking. You're damn right. That's how you get it into your bloodstream faster. It's like you guys know nothing. Right. Let's grab another shield. Actually, I probably should have waited for that skull, but okay. Let's put some more points in life, because I don't want to get wrecked. So the next quest, and again, I'm sorry, I've completely forgotten to go to the quest giver, is to go to the graveyard and kill some bitch who's raising zombies. Apparently that's bad. They've hired someone who goes around raising undead to kill someone who's going around raising some undead. I don't think they see the irony in that, to be honest. Let's grab these things. Yum yum. Yum yum yum. Lots of little drops. So, anyway, nobody has answered my question yet, you guys in the chat. If you have played Diablo 2, what was your favourite online experience? And if you haven't, why not? It came out 16 years ago now. It's a fantastic game. get some more health potions. Nom 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 nom. And where the fuck am I? There we go. What I'm just going to do is, because I kind of need a lot of experiences, I'm just going to go around the outside of the map rather than following the paths. And pray and hope that the first one I come to is the graveyard. God, I love skeletons, they're awesome. You know what? Let's forget about all those. The little red ones are too annoying for this. It's bullshit. Where are we? Stony Field, wrong one. Hooray! So, if you've just joined the show, I'm Jason from Beer and Games, and we are live. Hooray! I'm not at all frightened by that. And we're playing Diablo 2, and today I'm asking, have you played Diablo 2? If you have, what was your favourite online experience? And if you haven't, why not? Because it came out 16 years ago, and you're kind of just a tiny little bit behind. At the moment, we are on our way to Blood Raven. The bitch who's raising zombies in the graveyard, and if you are late to the show, which, you know, you wouldn't be listening to my introduction if you weren't, DVR settings are enabled, so you can feel free to rewind, watch what you missed, and catch back up at your own leisure. Obviously, this is my first stream, so technical issues are going to be all over the place, but if it's 5 o'clock where you are, why don't you turn it into a drinking game and get plastered every time it gets laggy? Come on, where the fuck? There we go. Here we are, kill Blood Raven. She is in the centre, and she is absolutely terrifying for new characters. She's ranged, and also she has a very, very fast movement speed. So I'm actually kind of glad I went for the pussy route and went Necromancer now. 1 to dexterity. Not great. These are charms, and once you've identified them, the effects that are on those are applied to your character as long as they're in your inventory. Unfortunately, both of these are shit. Hooray. Ooh, another chip skull. I'm going to put that in my shield so that attackers take damage of 4, apparently. And that's only from melee attacks. I know that on Diablo 3 you can have one where it returns ranged attacks as well. That doesn't work on Diablo 2. Yeah. This game's just for me, it's just a tiny little bit harder than Diablo 3. I found Diablo 3 very easy. But even now, while it's a little bit harder than Diablo 3, this game is incredibly easy compared to how it was. Back in 107, 108, 109, there's a boss in the final area, well, which was the final area of the game before the expansion came out, that could steal your potions from your belt. And he also casted a curse where if you dealt melee damage, you would get 300% of it returned. So playing as a melee character was absolute no-go back in the day. I can say that now. I feel really good about that. Was a complete no-go back in the day. You had to go for a spellcaster or a character like the Necromancer that could have little meat shields around him. We're gonna clear the outsides first. I'm terrified of Blood Raven. Yeah, hit that like button or Lee will smash your skulls. Apparently. I didn't say that. I'm just the messenger. So, yeah, actually, I'm not procrastinating. I'm not. I just, you know, this area's, you know, got loads of stuff in it, and I feel like we should get all the stuff. There we go, a little range weapon, so I can stand over here and destroy this guy. The thing about changing my weapon though is this wand. Ooh, a yellow item. Those are great. God damn it, why is my inventory so messy? I'm sorry guys. It's not really this bad, I promise. Let's whap a curse on here. The curse is amplify damage, and 100% of the physical damage that whoever is cursed with this takes is added. Basically just doubles the physical damage you take, which is great because I'm using all melee minions at the moment. So, now that we've got a yellow bow, for whatever reason, let's go and kill this scary bitch. Which isn't going to be as scary as I thought, because obviously I'm playing now I'm playing a ranged summoner. But when you play melee character, this character's fucking terrifying. Yeah, hot item. Right, it's gonna be shit. I'm gonna vendor trash this bitch so hard. I need you all over here. Get over here. Let's get in there and spit this bitch. Oh, and she can steal life from you as well, which is just fantastic. Stop running. I just want to hit you in the face. please. Get back here, you little bitch. You can't hide from me. I have got skills. Oh, actually, if I stand here... Ah, I thought we were going to block her in then. You're a terrible teammate, skeletons. Absolutely terrible. Like, try and cut her off up here. Those are some Dead by Daylight tactics right there. I've been obsessed with that game recently, as a couple of you guys from the Discord will know. I have 40 hours logged. I think I got it on Monday. It's now Saturday, and I played it for 40 hours throughout the week. Yeah. So, this was actually really easy, considering that normally I have a lot of problems with this boss. Boom. And a light crossbow. And a javelin. Hooray. Let's go back to town, so that now that we've killed that bitch, this angry lady over here...
Welcome, Outlander.
Yeah, you're angry. You can hardly believe it. I'm Beer Man.
Though she was once my
I'm fantastic.
friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever.
Yeah. So we have got a mercenary now. Little Olympia over here is going to follow us around, probably die a lot because they are the worst merc in the game. But I did get a bow, so I can give that to her.
Good to see you.
Hooray! Let's get rid of these crap and identify these super cool rares. Hooray! I don't normally get rares up until like mid-game. I have terrible luck with this game. RNG gods have never been kind to me. 40 hours, yes, Will. Dead by Daylight is taking over my life. It's ruining me. Look at these bags. I'm not tired, I've just been playing too much Dead by Daylight. 7 poison damage. Okay, I mean, I suppose that'll do, I guess. I could have asked for something better, I'm gonna be honest. Now that's done, and we've got to go and rescue an old guy. And Will, you'd recognise this old guy because he's pretty cool. He's Deckard Cain, and he's fantastic. We love him. He's amazing. I was actually really far more upset than I should have been in Diablo 3 when he spoilered. And, you know, his spoiler is his spoiler. It's just really upsetting to me, man. So we know where Stony Field is, so that's the next area that we need to go to. I feel like I'm not really explaining what I'm doing as I go. But then at the same time, I am just really enjoying being back in this game. It has been too long, and I can feel the itch already. Just as soon as I turn off stream, I'm going to be on this for days now. Why did I choose this game? I could have picked anything. I have quite a few games on my computer at the moment. I mean, yeah, I know. I'll play the game that I was addicted to for God knows how long. Ooh, small charm. Great. I don't know how I found the time either. Honestly. Like, I refuse to play that game while Matthew is awake, never mind, like, in the same room or something, because it is horrific, obviously, getting spiked on things. So I don't know how I've done 40 hours in 5 days when I can only play it after 8 PM. And I have a bedtime, obviously with the baby coming soon. Which reminds me, the baby's due in 4 weeks. He's called Thomas. We bought all the baby things and now we're broke, which is fantastic. And, everything's going really well. I'm kind of hoping to have a baby by this time in 5 weeks. I don't know what that means for the channel. I may have to start recording and uploading in advance and start scheduling it and actually get on top of it. Yeah, he's awesome. We've got to go and rescue him from a cage. Actually, he managed to get himself caught because he's a bit of a blithering idiot, to be honest. But yeah. We're gonna go rescue Deckard Cain. If you played the first one, Griswold is also in this one, but he's a bit of a douche. He tries to punch you in the face, and he casts amplify damage, which is this thing, which obviously amplifies the damage. So I try to stay as far away from him as possible. Oh look, these monsters have had a palette change, and that means that they're stronger than the last ones we encountered. That's how the monsters in Diablo 2 work. If they're a different colour to the ones that you saw before, they're slightly stronger. Get back here, you little bitch. There we go. I need a better curse. I need a better everything for this character. Ooh, a book. Shall we read a book?
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins,
Gross.
was...
And then, of course, my merc ranked up, so now I can't hear it. Basically, some woman used to bathe in people's blood, and now she's evil and stuff. Surprise! And we have to go and kill her. So there that is. We're going to do that yet. We're going to do that after we go and rescue Deckard Cain. Deckard Cain, like a... I don't have crabs, stop it! He's not a crabling, he's a tiny little person with no crab-related things all up in it. God, I hate Shane and these crabs jokes. It's gone too far now. I'll never escape the crabs. Contemplating life, that's what that was. What is life without little crabs anyway? What are crabs between friends? Nothing. So, these are... Ooh, there's a scary little bitch. This guy, when I can put my cursor over him, this guy's Rakantishu. This guy is Rakantishu, and he is lightning enchanted, which means whenever you hit him, he casts off a shitload of lightning bolts. So as a hardcore character, I try to stay away from him as much as possible. And we've just gotten weakened, which is not as good as amplified damage, I'm going to be honest, but it means that we don't take as much damage. And it has a wider radius, so I can save some mana that way as well. No. There we go. Those lightning bolts, they scale to your level. The monster doesn't, but the lightning bolts do. And I think it's something like a fifth, maybe a sixth of your overall HP, because so much of them come out. So many of them, sorry. That would be another part that I edited if this was a recording. Because so many of them come out, if you get hit by like 7, 8, even if you're drinking a potion, you are dead. That's it. You're gone. It's brown bread. Done for. Broken Bases is good. I thoroughly enjoyed watching you kick the face off a bunch of zombies last week, or this week, I can't remember. All of my days are merging together. Where am I going? Yes, that's right. I am looking for the waypoint. So if you've just tuned in, I'm not randomly strolling around. I'm looking for the waypoint, which apparently is hiding from me. And if, of course, if you have just tuned in, I'll say this again, and I'll say this a bunch of times throughout because, yeah, DVR settings are enabled. So if you miss something or you want to go back and check out the full thing, feel free to scroll back and you can catch up at your own pace. I'm pretty confident if I end the stream, you'll still just catch up to where it ends, so no worries. So I got the waypoint so I can return to this place, and the stones are there. Basically, I have to go and find a tree, cut a bit off the tree so that the grumpy, overcharging woman in the camp can translate it for me, press these in a certain order, and then go through a red portal, which is all very 2000 RPG-esque. I think they did very well with sticking to the stereotypes of the genre at the time. I disagree. The ghosts are not the scariest enemies, or the spookiest enemies. There's in fact we might see some here. There's like these weird dog things that spit lightning bolts at you. Those are terrifying. You stay away from. Oh, there we go. These things. I'm not going to get too close to it because I kind of don't want to show you how much damage they do, but they do a lot of damage, and I ain't got time for that. Don't come back over here. Fuck these bitches. Get wrecked, Carver, aka Blue Fallen. Oop, we lost a skelly. There we go. But maintain our army's ranks. I don't want to get eaten. Just get. There we go. Nah, not an enemy. Just a very long-winded quest with a lot of points for you to fail at. Like how we're all taking this very seriously. Oh shit! Oh shit! No! More. I have. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, all the skeletons died, and the golem's still like, yeah, it's alright, bro. I got you. Get out the fucking way, man. No, Olympia, no. Or, Her health bar is quite low. She's gonna die. I'm not even gonna attempt it. In fact, I did just attempt to save her. I don't know why I said that. Resummon this guy as well. Fantastic stuff. Why aren't these guys dying? Eat a gigantic bag of dicks. That's why. Fucking get another skeleton in there. It used to be, back in the very original version of the game, that for every point you put into raised skeleton, you could have another skeleton. They took that out because if you joined an online game with 2 necromancers who both had maximum points in skeleton, you'd have 84 friendly allies running around the screen, and it would crash people's games. It was amazing. God. I used to do it for fun. I used to do it on purpose. Not evil. Not evil. It was just funny at the time. I was young and naive and didn't realise that people were very serious about video games. They are very serious about video games. So, we're looking for the exit now. I don't enjoy being in here, because, as you can tell, everything's quite dark. Look down here, I can't see for shit. And that makes me kind of nervous, because enemies can come up for... Ooh, there's a bee in my room. Hello, bee. Because, I can't see minions coming up, and I'm not really a big fan of getting eaten. That was a very manly and professional notification for you guys that an enemy was coming. Not at all a whine of terror. I want you to know that. It's very important that you note that down. There we go, and we're free. Whew, starting to feel a little claustrophobic in there. Right. Oh, and we're right next to the... Oh, that means we're right next to the guy who's guarding the tree. I got excited and then I got very upset all at the same time. So we're gonna swap out this crappy thing over here for these. Yeah. And we're gonna poison these bitches. So they're actually really quite tough. Like, just on their own, these guys are tough. Never mind when they've got all these fucking... Wait. No. Stop killing my minions. Congratulations on leveling up Olympia. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Eat a dick. There we go. Yay, level up. So, I don't know whether to take a town portal back and have to go back through the cave, or just wander aimlessly until I find the waypoint. Oh, Monster Shrine, I didn't see that. So that's basically turned a bunch of these into specials, which is fine because that gives us more experience. And I am not scared of no crappy Vile Lancers. Yeah, man, bees are cool. Bees are your friend. As long as you don't bother the bee won't bother you. But the monsters in the game? Nah, man, they'll fuck you up for fun. It's wasps that are the scary ones. And they're not even scary here in England. Nothing's scary here in England. Except the people. And, you know, people who keep milking bags. That's terrifying. Let's get some of those healing potions. Delicious. Oh, we don't need those. 2 to maximum damage. What do I need that for? Actually, I'll take that and I'll sell it. But what do I need that for? There are no bee emojis. Oh, what the hell? I vote for wandering aimlessly as well. Oh, experience shrine. Hooray. So this is the only way to get like a little bit of an experience boost. Wasps are pure concentrated hatred. Like, they don't do anything either. They just hate you. They just... And like, the fantastic thing is as well, if a wasp stings you, they'll have a little pheromone to let other wasps know that they should also sting you. That's why I hate wasps. Bees will do it to save themselves. The milk bags do haunt my dreams. Why do people keep milking bags? It just doesn't make any sense. Do you know what we call people over here who keep milking bags? Mental. And we stay away from... We cross the road when we see those guys coming. Because it's not right, Canada. There's something wrong with you. I could never get used to wasps. You're a braver man than I will. get this mana potion all up in this. And we're just going to avoid this gigantic camp of... Oh shit, no we're not. No, 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 no. Here we go. We were going to avoid this gigantic camp, and then I got ambushed by a fucking 1,000 of these vile things. Ooh, we're very close to getting another level up though. Are you ready? It's going to be amazing. Wait for it. Ding! There we go. That was cool. I'm cool. I am cool. My mum says so. Let's just make our escape. Yay! Make our escape. So actually we don't need to make our escape. We can stay here and fight these guys. I'm okay with that. I'm going to put another point into mana instead of... Yay! We're a dagger! I'm going to put another point into mana instead of life, because I'm not getting hit all that often at the moment. And my skeletons are, so I'm going to need to keep resummoning them. Ooh, chipped emerald. Emeralds are for poison damage, or dexterity, or poison resist. I think they're pretty much the same in Diablo 3 actually. And we'll get more strength than gas potion because I'm fairly confident we used most of those. Okay. Now we can leave. We can go back to town, speak to overcharging grumpy bitch, and she'll decode this for us because we can't. We have no idea what that's doing at the moment. So let's go ahead and grab this thing all up in here.
I have translated.
Yes, you do. You do need to reinstall this game. It's absolutely fantastic. I was trying to get Laura to join us as well before she kind of stopped coming onto the Discord. But I want to get as many people as I can on this game. It's fantastic and everyone should come back. Right, okay, so that's the order that we need to activate the stones in now. So having read that and having known which ones I need to do, I'm just going to spam them randomly until I get it right, because that's my thing here. That's what I do. So, skill shrine, time to recast all of my minions. Hoping these corpses are still here. Because Tristram's a scary place, yo. This was one. No, this was one. No, was this one? That was one. So that means this one's 2, 3. No, 4. Yeah, 5. There we go. See? Nailed it. First time. Perfect. MLG, pro gamer. Yeah. And here we are in Tristram. I'm going to make an escape portal here. I think she started concentrating on making her game and then just kind of stopped coming on the Discord. I think we were pestering her, something about being a distraction or whatever. She's been on Twitter though. You can get hold of her on Twitter. Okay, Will. If you want, you can leave this on and I'll sing you a lullaby. See you later, pal. Thanks for tuning in to the Beer and Game Show. And if you're only just tuning in, note that DVR mode is enabled, so you can go ahead and scroll back and listen to all of my herpa-derping that I'm never going to be able to edit out. And we are currently in Tristram, one of the scariest places for a low level such as I. We are Beerman, the Necromancer, level 11, and we're going for the summon tree. With a little bit of curses in there, just because I don't want to get close, and these guys can, so I'll protect them while they're there. Let's take this moment we're facing up against this scary guy over here to kind of just have a look at what we have, and we don't have anything really noteworthy at the moment. No, Golem's gonna die. Come back, Golem. There we go. See, what are you gonna do now? I've got you. Checkmate. Hey. There we go. No way, Crystal Sword already? That's super early. I need someone else in the stream to confirm who's played this game that is super early. You don't get Crystal Swords in Tristram, right? I'm not just forgetting things, am I? There we go. Somehow a skeleton exploded into guts. I'm not quite sure how that works, to be honest, game. But yeah, you do you. There we go. Dickhead Kane is free. I don't know how he managed to get himself trapped there. I would never do that. I am Beerman. Fear me. So I've just got a new curse, and this one is called Iron Maiden. Basically, if you're affected by this curse, every time you deal physical damage, at the moment at skill level 1, it'll return 200% of it. So say you deal 10, you'll get fucking 300 back. Wait. 200 back. 20. Another moment I would have edited out. I don't understand why. There's, with the expansion, there came a few class-specific items. So for barbarians you have helms with spiky bits on them, sorceresses you have specific ones, assassins have their hand scissors, and a bunch of other characters have a bunch of other stuff. And for necromancers you get weird shrunken heads in jars and stuff, right? And I don't understand why on necromancer, which is predominantly a spellcasting and like hiding behind your summons thing, why they need to have damage on them. Or how you can block with a shrunken head. I don't understand. Thank you, based RNG. That is super lucky, I know. I'm not going to use it. I probably wouldn't even use that if I was a melee character at this point, because it has a high strength rate. But that is super ridiculous, isn't it? Eat a bag of dicks. Die. I do need to get a better one though, so I may have to keep hold of it so that I can sell it. The reason I'm staying here and not going straight back to town after rescuing Old Guy Kane is because this place is great for experience. Obviously I've already beaten 2 champions and a set of specials over there. Picked up his leg. That is for a secret. I'm going to throw that away. We will do the secret if we get that far. We're not going to get that far today. But if I carry on doing these, if you guys like them, and I carry on doing these, we will unveil the secret eventually. Because it's not a secret to those who have played it, but you know, if you have played it, and there are people in the chat who haven't. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna pretend I understood that pajamas and makeup reference. I've never actually played Dragon Age. So it looks pretty clear to me. Ooh. He says, as he's approached by puke bites. Come on. Someone really didn't like you. Give you that name. So, the fantastic thing about rescuing Deckard Cain is now, yeah, I get it, you like me, is that now I can get him to identify my items for free. I no longer have to buy scrolls, or find scrolls, or care about scrolls. So, Akara just gave me a reward, and I am willing to bet 100% that it's complete dog shite. Complete dog shite. What have I got currently? Okay, yeah, we'll put that on. Energy is the stat for... is the stat for mana? Yeah. I just completely brain farted. I don't know why I decided to do a live stream. I do not do well on the first take. Let's just clean my belt up here. Put all of these majors in there. Throw away all of the minors. Go away, go away. Something so satisfying about a clean inventory. What do I have? I have 20 grand, so let's find something that I actually want for 20 grand. 1 to raise skeleton, 2 to raise skeleton mastery. I'm going to mark that. That's decent. And nothing else. Okay, so I guess we're taking that. So, with the new stats from my new wand, what am I looking at? 4 skeletons total, damage 9 to 10 plus 28%, so like what, 11 to 13? Woo woo!
Good.
I'm gonna leave you guys to talk about Dragon Age. I've never played that game. It's a source of great distress for me. I have never played that game. Where are we going next? What's next? Next we have the Forgotten Tower, and then once we've done the Forgotten Tower, I think I'm gonna call it a day there. So let's just... the Forgotten Tower is full. Every single level has some kind of special on it, so I'm going to make sure I've got all my armor. In fact, why did I throw away that for quilted armor? I should have got something better. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Darkwood. I think I remember seeing the way out being up this way. Yeah, the tower is filled with champions and unique monsters. And they're all pretty tough, especially with the minions as well, and some of the monsters that can spawn there, so we're stocking up on shit. I really shouldn't have sold all of those. Ooh, waypoint, straight away. Thank you, based RNG. Let's look for this big ass tower. I'm not ooh, these guys have had a palette change now, and so have these guys, so you know that means they're tougher. No, I don't want another camp. Is I can't get away from these bloody fallen and carvers. Too many goddamn carvers in this goddamn black marsh. Why try cursing that? That doesn't work. Silly Jason. Go away. Go away. Go away. Come on, where are you, tower? Aimless wandering for the win. Is that? No, that's a rock. Once again, for like the third time on this channel, I've been fooled by a rock. It happened in in The Long Dark, it happened in Dead by Daylight, and now in Diablo 2. Rocks. They're serious shit, yo. Where's this goddamn tower? Ooh. I've just remembered about the tower. The final boss is the Countess, and it's the first place in the game that you can get runes. Which, if you place in a very specific item in a very specific order, you can get bonuses from. It's kind of ridiculous the way that it works, but at the same time it added a huge element to the game. PvP was completely overhauled because of rune words. I went absolutely mental when I got the expansion. Ridiculous. I like thinking about back when I didn't know anything about the game. I wish I could go back again now and not know anything about the game. And still, nobody's answered my question. If you're brand new to the stream, you need to answer this question as well. If you have played Diablo 2, what was your favourite online experience? And if you haven't played Diablo 2, did you just not get around to it? Did you not like the look of it? Or what? I mean, it's 16 years old now, so you're kind of a little bit behind, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think. My favourite experience was my first ever character, which I called Bobo Barb. Was a barbarian, and I was stealing my dad's CD key at the time. So I had to play on an Asian server, which was miles away, and I think I had like 6 or 7 second lag, and it was absolutely awful. I don't care if you like questions, Lee. I'm demanding that you answer them. Oh, here we go. Here's some ghosts for you. Not as scary as everyone thought. I mean, they do take the piss to kill, but they're not scary. And because they're champions, I'm getting lots of gold for it, so I'm quite happy to just chill and let them destroy my golem a few times. 6 to mana. I will take that action. Oh, is it? Is it early? I think I quite distinctly remember staying up until 2:30 in the morning, after waking up at 4:30 that morning to play Dead by Daylight with you. God. Get wrecked. There's never anything in barrels, I just like to kick them anyway. So there's a fun fact for you. Jason from Beer and Games is a barrel kicker. I don't know if that's going to overwrite the crabs thing. I kind of hope that it does. I prefer to be a barrel kicker than a person infested with crabs. I don't have crabs. Please stop telling people I have crabs, Shane. It's not real. It's not a real thing. Crabs don't even exist. Besides, I've got the perk, which allows me to resist them. We're gonna rank up again soon, which is awesome. What just dropped? You see, that's the inbuilt reactions from playing online. As soon as you hear an item drop, press Alt to see what it was and charge towards it. Oh, cool. So now I have to make a choice. Do I want to make my golem stronger, which I kind of do? He's my main meat shield if all the skeletons die, or get magic skeletons. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let the comment section decide. Well, the live chat decide. Should I go for a stronger golem, or should I get some kind of witchcraft skeleton? As if the skeletons weren't already witchcraft enough. Get cursed. More gold, more gold, more gold. See these quick picking up reflexes? Yeah, I got those. I honed those for many, many years. At least my inventory isn't messy anymore. I had to check before I said that, but at least my inventory isn't messy anymore. Ring, I'm kind of hoping it has mana on it. I'd pick a weaker golem. Okay, well, there we go then. We're going to have some kind of witchcrafty skeleton. Check this shit out. He's got fire in his hands. In them. Not on them, not from them. They are his hands. His hands are fire. We're going to need... damn it, we do need identify scrolls. I'm not stepping in that room. I'm smart enough to know that when they're moving around that quickly, you do not step in the room till some of them are dead. Ooh, here's a torch. Remember I said earlier about the class-specific items? Those are ones for paladins. Paladins are fantastic. They are the best class in the game if you want to be playing it on your own, aside from necromancers, because obviously you could get your skeletons and pretty much play this without gear. But paladins are a fantastic class. They're absolutely brilliant. They have auras which support other players. You can like regenerate their health or stop them from taking damage or make them do more damage, etc. And they're the one-man class for Diablo 2. They are absolutely fantastic. And finding a torch has made me realise I've probably made the wrong choice going for a necromancer instead. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. I am Beoman, aka your doom. Oh shit, hello, lightning. I ain't got time for that shit. Look at him. Look at him with his cool ass fire. I want cool ass fire. God damn it. Stop killing my guys. Little turds. We're looking for... This goes down bloody 5 levels yet. So we're on level 3, we've got 2 more levels of this to go. Just kind of waiting around doorways to see whether or not my skeletons are going to get wrecked. Stop clicking there. I didn't ask you to click there, mouse. I know you like to think you're your own boss, but I own you, bitch. Drink a health potion. Barrels, barrels, barrels. Did him. Hooray! Okay, so... one more to go. Oh, hello. Oh no! Is that just for you, or is that for everyone? Because OBS is saying the stream health is okay. So, is that for everyone? Alright, cool. Well, I just had a mini panic attack over nothing. Thanks, man. Ooh, a spiked club. The rarest of pepes. Shall we not? Could you not? Thanks. So, again, another palette change, I forgot to mention that. So, these ones are stronger than the blue ones, which are stronger than the red ones. That's how Diablo 2 works. Whew. So, here we are at level 5. If you're just tuning into the show, don't worry, DVR is enabled, so you can go back and check it out earlier. Today I'm asking if you ever played Diablo 2, and if you did, what was your favourite online experience? And if you didn't, why not? It's 2016. It came out 16 years ago. Come on. You're just a tiny little bit behind. But yeah, DVR is enabled, so in case you missed something, you can go back, watch the other stuff, and catch back up at your own leisure. At the moment, we are in the middle of the tower quest. We're going to go and kill the Countess, and then I'm going to call it a day, because I'm almost out of beer, and that upsets me just a tiny little bit, I'm going to be honest. Look at all this gold. Ah. Oh. Gold. There we go. There we go. Let's check this room out as well. No. Okay, so one of them is fire, and the other one is ice. That doesn't mean anything in Diablo 2. It's not going to change a damn thing. Like, you're not going to be able to super freeze them and then heat them up so they explode, although they will explode with ice damage occasionally. It's a very go here, do this game, and that's why I love it. It doesn't pretend to be anything else. It's just a dungeon crawler, and I may have rose tinted glasses because I spent all of my childhood playing this game. I'm not trying to justify that. I should have gone outside. Okay, so here's the scary bit. She has fire and stuff, and she does fire attacks, but I'm not scared because I have a wall of skeletons in between me and her. And they're all, for some reason, standing in fire voluntarily, because I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that. I'm just going to throw my golem in there instead. So I don't want to get in there and there be crap loads of monsters. I'm going to walk through this fire in a second. Are you ready? I'm going to be super duper brave. Oh yeah, you see that shit? Yeah, there we go. Where's my fucking medal? keep open all of these barrels. All the barrels need to be kicked. There we go. Time to die, bitch. And all I got out of that was a shitty tier room. Oh god, game. It's like you don't even want to be played. Tier rune can be inserted into socket items, 2 to mana after each kill for pretty much everything. Actually, it is for everything. Hooray! Right, let's go back to town and get Dickhead Kane to identify all of these lovely, lovely things. What do you want? Oh, I thought you had something important to say. You had a thing above your head. And now we're done with that quest. So, next time we come back, we're going to go and find a hammer for Charcy. Charcy's cool. She's the only one in the rogue encampment I actually like. And, yeah, we're going to go and get a hammer from a scary-ass blue thing. So, thank you very much for joining Beer and Games for the live show. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, and as always, make sure you take that subscribe button out on a date, you know, treat it right, you know. I don't want anyone just randomly clicking it, okay? You're going to be really good to that subscribe button. It loves you, you should love it. Thank you very much for joining me on a live show. I've been Jason, see you later.